nice little opener to our stream there. Just a fucking massive cough. Doing things a little differently, so you'll have to forgive me. Got a different setup than I normally use, hoping it works. But, you know, not sure. Not sure for sure. I think it's fine, though. Oh, what's up, guys? I'm SJ. Let's go make some babies. That's not what I'm doing today. I'm not gonna moss out a method. That shit takes forever. Oh, fuck. Right. I wouldn't call it a bad time to stream, but I have had a fucking annoying snot ball in the back of my throat for weeks now. See if that looks... Nope, no, it's too high. How's that? Not bad, a little tilted. If I tilt it with it, maybe. Like, if I do this, I don't really like that. From my perspective, that's very, very strange. I mean, I guess it worked. I'm trying to optimize it here. Shit. Because if I lean it too far, then it's something wrong with the brightness of my 3DS. Hold on. Let's put it on 5. See how that looks? Yeah, much greener. It was more, it's like blue before. Let's see. Yeah, that's much nicer. Cool. Yay. I think I kind of don't care if the audio sucks. And if I move it slightly, then, like what I just did, does that mess anything up? Not really. I mean, everything's on a stand, so. Yeah. All right, let's do it. It's gonna be a bit awkward. I'll go and control stick for a couple hours, but I'm down. If I wasn't down, I wouldn't do it. I want to do... Fuck. God. I want to try Friend Safari. I gotta warm up my C-stick. Or C-stick. My circle pad. I'm gonna do Friend Safari. I'm gonna do chain fishing, maybe. That'll be easy for me to do. And then Polka Radar, which is probably gonna be the hardest one. And also I'm awful at it. But I want to try and get something. If I do get something, I'll end stream. I don't care to do this for like super long, because it's just not as comfortable for me as doing it on doing it in Sword and Shield. Because Sword and Shield's a Switch game, I can sort of just sit back in my chair and relax. With this, I have to be leaning forward over my 3DS, over my setup, everything. It's kind of uncomfortable. It's hard on my back. So, but shiny hunting is a fairly significant portion of this game's post-game, so I'd be remiss if I didn't at least try it. And as you can see with this watch jog, I've gone and gotten myself more Pokemon in the post game, so I'm not just running around with my story team, my awful story team. Or story Pokemon rather. I didn't have like one specific team. Just yeah. Alright, hold on. Yeah, better. There we go. That is a little distracting there. I do hope there's nothing I missed though from how I normally stream. It should be fine. I'm not really worried and just yeah. You know what, actually, because there's more than one method I want to try out today. I'll probably have a tally of how many encounters I do for each one. I didn't think about that until now. Where, like, if I don't find a shiny within however many, then I'll just move on to the next method. I do have to update the thumbnail though. I made the stream thumbnail like weeks ago, and that was when the idea for this stream was just gonna be to do the friend safari for a couple hours, but I figured that would be boring and would kind of misrepresent the shiny hunting methods of this game. So I want to do more, because that is the point, right? That is the reason I'm doing streams like this, or doing, you know, the post-game content, is so that I can show off the game, so. And because it's fun. I don't have much plans to do much more post-game content though. After this, like, I think what I have written down, is that a shiny? Is that a shiny Cliffy? No, it's not. What I have written down is like the looker missions, and that's it. And even that will take like a little bit of prep because it's more story oriented. Here we go. Right. do wish it was kind of easy to see, but it's probably fine. Get something, yeah. Something like that. So we'll say after this, we'll do 150 encounters in the Fence Safari. That seems fair. The odds are 1 in like 512 or something. So, you know. I have also been shiny hunting in this game on the side a little bit. Gotten nothing, as you may expect. Oh, right, yeah, that's 2. This is 3. I forgot to actually count. That's cool. That's really intelligent of me. Maybe 100, actually. Yeah, 100 encounters. I don't want this to go on too long because it does hurt my back quite a bit. Ah! It's moments like this where I kind of wish I started this file on an emulator. But, yeah, it's no issue. It does let me work on anything in this file, like off screen, sort of wherever I want, rather than having to be at home or having to, you know, find a place to pop up my laptop. Because at the time, when I started this Nuzlocke, I didn't have my PC. I only had like this piss laptop I used for school. Feels better. And seeing as that laptop is now 6 years old, has a shit battery, and probably more than its fair share of viruses, I don't think that I want to be lugging that shit around. It's slow and it dies fast. But yeah, I'll do 100 encounters. Fair amount. And then I don't know how many attempts at a poker radar. I know where I'm going. I just don't know how many attempts or how many, you know, whatever, right? Until I fail. I'm gonna do it at Route 8, I think, or Route 9, wherever. I want a shiny Absol. And then chain fishing, I know the exact spot I'm going to because I want a shiny Screlp. And that, you know, no guarantees, of course, but it at least is consistent, right? I just have to press Y and A over and over. So. And I'm an ultra gamer god. So timing it is not hard. I can get like 20 consistent. I don't know when the odds actually go up, or if it scales each time, or if it's on in like increments. Like, you know how SOS method, for example, doesn't get the enhanced shiny odds until like 70 encounters or something like that. I don't remember if chain fishing is the same way, but maybe it is. I'm forgetting to count my encounters a lot. I'm more or less on autopilot. I've got 9 marked down. I don't know if that's accurate, but I'll stop when my little tally reaches 100. And then I'll be friend safari. No, chain fishing. Chain fishing. I'll do chain fishing first, and then maybe after that, if I'm feeling up to it, I'll do poker radar, because I really don't feel like doing poker radar, man. It's never in my favor. I'm also bad at it. So that, if that's on stream, it'll be the last one that I do. If not, I kind of don't care. And it sucks a little bit too, because this is the best game for poker radar. But, you know, whatever. Well, arguably BDSP, but it's fucking BDSP. It came out, and people looked at this game and were like, maybe we're a little mean. Maybe we're a little mean to X and Y. And I stand by it. I have loved this game in any way for 12 years. It does hold a nostalgia factor for me, but the music is phenomenal. The post-game is really good. Like, there's a lot to do, and it's all really fun. The story is whatever. Team building is really fun as well, because the regional dex is so big. So on that note, it has fair replayability. Like, I think for that reason, it's pretty interesting. How many encounters was that? Shit. That was like 3, right? 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. So we're at 13. Okay, I can't have that in the background. It's distracting. What is 14. I cannot forget to tally them down. I need to tally them down. That's 15. Was that 16? Shit. I'm so bad at this. I'm not counting my encounters properly. That's... I was like, yeah, you know, let me count to 100 and see what we can get. And it's like, no, lol. That's 16 though, for sure. Yeah, 15, 16. There. This is 17. $18. Of the 3 Pokemon that are here, I would far rather a Mawile, because it would give me access to a shiny Mega, and a really good shiny Mega too. Not just one that looks good, but is also just broken. Fortress, I won't mind it. I mean, it's... Fortress is decent. Having the bug type added onto it is kind of bad. But, you know, it's a defensive steel type. It learns spikes naturally. So, you know, it's a bit cute. And the shiny itself is fairly nice. Fairly nice. The fuck am I talking about? Jesus. That's 20. It's got a nice gold. I don't think I've ever had a shiny Fortress either, so. Klefki, however, I'm making so many dad noises right now. Klefki, however, I would not be happy about getting because, first of all, it's a bad shiny. Klefki is too small to display any color, so you can barely fucking tell if it's shiny. And second, because I already caught a Klefki in the Nuzlocke's main story, so it would be redundant. It's not against the rules because the Nuzlocke is over and so the rules are moot, but I don't want a second Klefki, especially if it's an awful shiny. And I don't even use Yoki, which is the Klefki from the story. Like, she serves no value to me. I don't even think she had Prankster. I guess I could check afterward, but I've leveled her. Fuck, I've leveled her up to keep her like up to speed with a lot of my other Pokemon, but I just haven't used her for anything. I know Klefki is good because it gets Prankster and because its typing is really good, but its stats are ass. Which, you know, that's the balance that Prankster users get. And that's why they're exclusively used as Prankster users. How many is that? 25? So we're a quarter of the way. Take, for example, Sableye. It did have the Mega for 2 games, but base Sableye sucked until it had Prankster, and then it was good. For a while, at least. So that's 27. I'm really not paying attention. I'm just sort of marking shit down. But I think that's 27. 28. I should run an audio check, actually. Realize I haven't done that. See if shit's actually working. Wow. Okay, so not only is it working, it's better than it's ever been. This method is vastly superior, and I'm using this from now on. I'm not saying what I did, because, to be frank, it's a bit embarrassing, but I have got the method. I'm like 5 years into doing it like this, and I just figured out that this is better. Jesus. Well, I say Jesus a lot. I'm so white. Holy fuck. All right. 30. So we're already at 30 encounters, and we're 25 minutes into the stream. 31. I don't imagine this will be a very long stream. It's good that we're getting encounters nice and fast. I don't care if this isn't a long stream. It's still a cute little showcase. The longer stream will probably be the Looker Missions one, just because that's its own little side story, and I'm not going to be skipping through the dialogue. So that'll take a while. But this is all just... It's the same as me doing the Masada method in Sword and Shield, you know? It's just getting encounters, making idle chatter. Oh, fuck. $33. I'm really bad at counting. Okay, so I just gotta get into the groove, right? If I see an encounter pop up, I make a tally. So there's one. So 34. Right? No, 39. 25, 30. No, 34. Yeah. 34. Oops. 35. Yeah. $36. I'm probably not getting a shiny Mobile. If I do get a shiny. But I really want one. And so that makes me hopeful that I will. 37. I put Arcanine in the thumbnail, the shiny Arcanine, because I had another friend safari that I was gonna do if this was just being... Because remember, I wanted to make this just a friend safari stream. So there was another safari that I had where it was Arcanine and... rather, Growlithe and Pyroar. So midway through I would have switched to that one, but I'll just stick to this steel type one here. I would like a good fire type, but I can live without it. Probably still get an Arcanine anyway. That's 40. Probably still get an Arcanine anyway. Maybe not a shiny one, but who knows. Just keep in mind, this stream, this is not the only shiny hunting that I'm doing in this game. This is just, you know, every now and again I'll be watching a movie or something, or like YouTube, and I'll just pop open my 3DS and go in the friend safari here. This is just me doing it, but I'm not doing anything else in the background. Everything else is the same, pretty much. That's also why I'm not counting my encounters properly, like as a whole, and rather just how many encounters I'm doing in the stream, because I did a whole bunch of encounters off screen, and I didn't bother to count them because it doesn't always matter. I'll blow my fucking nose again. Oh my god. I hate this. I'm not sick. I also didn't just wake up. It's 2:15. I've been up for like 4 hours. Which sounds pathetic, right? Like, oh, you woke up at 10? Yeah. Just didn't work today. So, slept way in, but yeah. I don't know, TMI. That's 46. But yeah, it's not like I haven't just woken up. 47. I get this. I don't know. Happened a lot with some of my older videos as well, where I would just be sniffling my mind out while I'm recording, and it's just, I hear it back while editing, and it's disgusting. And I don't know how to fix it, you know? I just be a sniffly guy. Was that 48? I'm not counting that as 48. I'm not paying attention. Okay. That's 48. $49. I'm getting the groove of it. I'm not getting any shinies, but I'm getting the groove of it. Where, you know, I see shit happen and I make a tally. That at least is the easy part. At least it should be. 50. Halfway through. Half an hour in. I'll do chain fishing after this. Give it 1 or 2 solid shots. Do I have the right party for this? What do I have on me? Interesting. Okay, so I also got to hit the box. $51. I gotta hit the box because I need to go pick up Marie, my Malamar. She's got suction cups. I wish she had Contrary. She'd be amazing in the story if she did, but that's fine. Didn't end up needing her. Contrary superpower for Malamar doesn't come until like level 70 or something stupid like that, so it wouldn't have been that helpful. I mean, maybe, because there's a lot of NPCs that just like to lower your stats. So I would get a boost from that, and then I could just smack you about. $54. I really want a shiny, man. Ugh. Yeah, I got a nice little groove going on here. You know, it's cute. Even though it doesn't matter as much, I'll probably tally for the chain fishing as well. Just so I know how many encounters it takes me to get there. Of course, then I'd have to watch the VOD to get the actual number because I probably won't be paying attention enough to tally it accurately. Like, was that 57 there? Or is this 57? This is 58. I'm deciding that right now. It's 58. Mm-hmm. 59. I really want a shiny Mawile, bro. Preferably with Intimidate, but it's not a huge deal if it doesn't, because this is the game that introduced the ability capsule. Unfortunately, it's 200 BP. And I've yet to buy the remaining TMs that are also at the Battle Maison for 48 each. So I could spend, what is it, 192 BP on the remaining 4 TMs that I haven't bought, or I could spend 200 on changing the ability of one Pokemon. Now granted, I could also just open up PKSM and either give myself 400 battle points or just change the ability of the Pokemon whose ability I want changed. But I don't want to do that. Not for this file, at least, because I want this to be completely authentic. You know, I want to work for stuff. That's what it's about. Not that I'm a purist or anything. I mean, I love PKSM. Being able to gen anything in is insanely useful for the way I play Pokemon, but for this file specifically, no genning, no hacking of any kind. That's my rule. Doesn't matter how shit the Pokemon is. If I want to improve it, I have to use the mechanics given to me. If I want an EV train, I can't just give it the EVs that I want. I have to use super training. If I want to change its ability, then I gotta grind out the Battle Maison for the ability capsule. If it has shitty IVs, too bad. If it doesn't have its hidden ability and I wanted it to, too bad. Of these 3 Pokemon, I think the abilities that I would want for them would be an Intimidate Mawile, obviously, Prankster Klefki, and I don't know any ability that Fortress gets other than Sturdy. So, Sturdy Fortress. Let me look up what else these fuckers get. Mawile I know also gets Hyper Cutter, but Intimidate is just insane, so obviously I won't intimidate. Mobile, I'll start with mobile. Cerebi. Mawile gets Intimidate, Hypercutter, and Sheer Force. Sheer Force is kind of nice, but seeing as I'll use it as a Mega, it doesn't matter. Intimidate works on when you bring it out, and then you don't need it after that. So, Intimidate is optimal. Fortress. Sturdy and Hidden is Overcoat. That's kind of nice. It does mean immunity to Spore, but I don't imagine there's anything I'll fight that will use Spore, because it's all... I only fight NPCs in this game, basically. I mean, the internet doesn't work anymore, so... That's 72. Come on. And then... see, Klefki... Does Klefki have a hidden? It's Prankster and what else? Magician is the hidden. And no second ability. Yeah. Prankster is better. I mean, Magician is fine, but... it requires, like, a really niche moveset that I don't feel like running. Like, if you're running Magician Klefki, why? Knockoff exists, and there's better Pokemon that can use, like, Thief and Trick. So there's just no point. There's also, if you want a Magician user in this game, the Fennekin line also gets it. And they have way better stats. And a decent typing still. And a really good move pool. And I need to blow my damn nose again. God. I'm not even sick. I hate having to do this and it just messes up my audio. Sucks. Anyway, that's 75. 25 more encounters and then I'll move to a different method. I'll go ahead and I'll start chain fishing. And then Poker Radar after that. Told you it wasn't going to be a very long stream. 76. Soldier 76. Soldier 77. Aligning's still good, audio's still good. Almost just left the Safari there. 83. I don't think I'm getting a shiny out of the front Safari Bros. 84. If I do get a shiny, it's got to be within 16 encounters. And it'll probably be a Klefki. The only one of these three that I don't want. Turn the audio up a little bit. Volume. Video game volume. The McDonald's M is yellow. Ten more. Probably. I have no idea if it's accurate or not. It's, you know, because I keep track like a moron. I'll probably shiny hunt in this game even after this stream. Just because I really want something still. Problem is, it's going to be hard to record it. I mean, I can always, like, record the catching of it. Or it just doesn't have to be recorded at all. And that was number 95, Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen. YouTube poop. Nothing soothes a rusty bumper like Rusty's. Wow, look at that shit. Two more encounters, man. Can't one of you be shiny? Like, really? Last chance to look at me, Hector. What's it gonna be? A bad omen. Okay, that's 100 in the front safari. I'm gonna go chain fish now. Sorry. Chain. Fishing. There. Imagine if it gave me one more. One more. Uno more encounter. Alright. I need Marie. What the fuck? What the fuck? My R button doesn't work. It doesn't press in. What the fuck? Hold on. No. No, dude, what the fuck? Oh my god, Are you fucking serious? The little bubble underneath my R button probably burst or some shit. I had this happen with a previous new 3DS XL as well. There was a reason I had to get a new one. Oh man. I'm finding this out on stream. Fuck. Oh. I love this 3DS, dude. It's the galaxy pattern. That's so messed up. What the fuck? I bumped the stand. And I have to realign it now. Come on. That's so fucked up. Hi, the Orange God. I don't know how long ago you joined stream. I just saw your message now. Oh, I would not. That wasn't fun to find that out just now. You can hear me trying to press it. It just doesn't do. It just doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. Man, I really don't want to spend money on another 3DS right now. I don't have the money. That's so fucked up. Oh my god. What does that restrict me from doing, actually? Maybe it doesn't matter. What do I use my R button for? Other than scrolling across Pokemon boxes. Sorry, it's a bit of a derail here, but I want to figure this out right now. What games are in my 3DS case that use the R button? Oh, yep, I can't drift in Mario Kart. Yep, that's great. I think that's it, though. Yeah, I mean... Tekken Prime 3D Edition. I haven't actually played that yet, but... That sucks, dude. What the fuck? I need a new fucking 3DS now. Because my R button doesn't work. Yeah, completely moot. Great. That's just fucking perfect. Okay. Where is my damn Malamar? There. She's in the post-game box for some reason. That's useful. I can't fucking believe this. I can't believe I'm finding this out on stream. Like, I have to fucking... Oh my god. So now, my Galaxy new 3DS XL that I've had since 2017, it is now broken. And it's modded with a whole bunch of shit on it. So, I'm not even sure if a system transfer would get all of that, and I have to figure that shit out again. So, that's great. That's really fucking good news. I'm so happy that I found this out just now. That's so sick. You know something? It was fine yesterday as well. It was completely fine. And now it decided it's broken. Motherfucker. Okay, no, not the B button. It was the A button that I pressed, but you want to call me a liar. God damn it, dude. You can't be fucking serious. You know what, though? The last time this happened to me, it was on my old... You remember that old red new 3DS XL that I used to record with? Like, way back in the day? That was the one that it happened with. I think it was the same button as well. It was the R button. And that just sort of unbroke itself after a while. So maybe it's fine. I'm hoping it's fine. Nice, yeah, bump the fucking stand again. I'm having a good time, can you tell? Okay, no, it set itself back to normalcy. What's the rod I need to equip? Good rod. Route 8, Solage City or Ambret Town. I know where I'm going. Okay. It's fine. Good rod. My throat's full of snot that I can't get rid of. My nose is itchy as fuck. My back is super uncomfortable from having to lean over my 3DS. And said 3DS, I have just learned, has a broken R button. Okay, well, let's do it. You better give me a fucking shiny as penance. At least I only need one button for this. Well, two technically, but yeah. That's 5. Oh, that was really? Okay. I flinched, and it was fine. That was within the timer, the window? Holy shit. Okay, thanks. Damn. That was lenient as hell. That had to have been like last possible frame that it would let you get a reel. That's crazy. I mean, I know it's designed for children, but still. That's 10. You know what, actually? It might not be so bad. In like a week and a half, I'm going on a trip with a couple friends, and we're gonna. I won't say where we're going, obviously, because that would dox me, but where we're going, there's a bunch of game stores, and I'm sure one of them will have a new 3DS XL that I like. So I can probably pick one up there. It'd be expensive, because 3DSs are expensive now. But I do have money put aside for the trip, so I guess we'll see. I mean, okay, this 3DS is 8 years old. So it makes sense. I'm just salty that I have to do it at all. And especially right now where money's a little tight for me, aside from what I've saved up for the trip. It's just fucked up. It's fucked up. I don't immediately know what it affects aside from Pokemon and Mario Kart. Because if I want to play Smash, because shield button, if I want to play Smash, I'll just play Ultimate. Especially because Smash 4 doesn't work on this thing anymore. It just doesn't load anything. Maybe it's because it's modded, I don't know. Or the SD card is fucked, I'm not sure. But, yeah. So it doesn't affect Smash, at least. Mario Kart, I can't drift. And Pokemon, I can't scroll my boxes right with the R button. I can still use the D-pad. I can still use the touchscreen, but it's more useful using the L and R buttons because with the D-pad and touchscreen, you would need to... The touchscreen, you need to touch the arrows at the top of the screen. The D-pad, you need to scroll the cursor up to the title of the box, to the name of the box, and then go left and right. Whereas with the L and R buttons, it just, no matter where your cursor is in the box, it scrolls you left and right. So it's just more useful, and it's more tactile, I believe. It feels better. This also isn't the only 3DS I currently own, but it is the only 3DS I own that's modded as of right now. And I could go through the process of modding my other stuff, but my other stuff isn't as cool and doesn't have everything on it. So it's a bit of it's a bit of a pickle, you may see. That's 15. Probably not getting a shiny out of this, but I'll just go until the chain fails. I'm not going to do Poke Radar today. Maybe another time. Maybe. But not today. This 3DS has paint scratches in all the right places too, you know? You can tell that it's used and it's loved. I don't want to say goodbye. This is my 3DS. It's seen me through so much. And the R button just doesn't fucking work. And I'm just finding this out now. In the middle of stream. That's 20. Did I count that? Whatever. Count this. $25. Between Kingdra and Dragalge, I'd probably rather Dragalge. Just because, I don't know. I want a dragon type. Its abilities are really good. Having a toxic spike setter is nice. Kingdra also is a trade evolution. I prefer not to trade. I mean, I have a Haunter with me, and you saw I had a Sizz Scyther. So I'll find someone else to trade with, but I don't want to trade with myself because, like I said, authenticity. Even though I definitely could. I am getting mostly Scrub though, which is nice. It's not like Kingdra's a bad shiny. I think it has a really beautiful purple. But it's just, doesn't mean as much to me as a Dragalge. No way! I flinched again and that was still in? Why are you giving this to me? That was wrong. I think I have a really good shot of getting a shiny out of the chain fishing. I want one. That's 30. I'm waiting for it. I want it to shine so fucking badly, man. I don't care what it is, I just want a shiny. It messes with me that it changes the timing every time. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow, you just gotta react to it. Luckily, I'm a gamer god. Please don't bump the camera. I'm talking to my own shoulder, I think. Come on, just relax. Hey, it's fine. Shaking like a leaf. Boy's nervous. So am I, a little bit. Good chain going. Come on, why can't you be green? I need you to be green so you can grow up and be purple. And snipe the fuck out of anything I want. Provided I can find a dragon scale. And a bloke willing to trade with me. I might already have a dragon scale, actually. I don't remember where I would have possibly gotten it from, but I remember seeing one in my bag somewhere. $35. You will be mine yet. Just you wait. Let me look up the exact odds for this. Because I realize I don't really know it. Chain fishing. Okay, let me... No, I'll stay in the battle for now. Okay. After you reach 20, it becomes 1 in 100. Okay. All right. So it's actually good that I'm tallying this. Originally I wasn't gonna because I thought it wouldn't matter, but it's good to know. Freaks me out though. So each encounter, I think, because I don't have the shiny charm in this game, I think each encounter is 1 in 100 chance to be shiny, so I can definitely do that. Let me... I need to see how the shiny charm factors here, if at all. It does stack. It does stack with the shiny charm, but the difference is it's barely noticeable. So that gives me a little more safety, at least. Okay. 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 I am forgoing the Poke Radar completely. This is a chain fishing stream now. I want it. And that is 35. Right? No, 40. That's 40. So we're at a 1% chance of getting a shiny. Every time we fish, it's 100. Come on. Okay. I have the perfect name. I have the perfect name or names picked out if we do get the horsey. And I have an idea of what I'm going to call it if it's a Skrulp. Come on. Give me what I need! Makes me a little nervous. Being a 1% chance that... I'm not going to talk about it. Just don't get shaky. All I have to do is press the A button. Apparently with more lenience than I thought I did. $45. You do this to me. You. Ooh. Oh. No, not my bag. Not my bag. I'm freaked. I pressed the wrong button that was completely inconsequential, and I went, no! No freak shit. No freak shit. Calm down. Did the window get tighter the longer it goes on? I really hope not. Ha 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 ha. But actually. Too quick, yo. Come on. You look blue for a second. My nose is so itchy. $50. I'm gonna get up and stretch a little bit. At the risk of becoming too lax, losing my zone. Be fine. Should I get water? Feel my brain? Better reaction time? No. No, it's fine. Better for me. So it's a little slow. A little slow. But every encounter is 1%. So if we just stick with it, we can get it. Mm-hmm. How many was that? 56. It's 56. Come on. We got this. We got this. 60. Locked in. I'm locked in. I don't want to say nothing. The longer this goes on, the worse it gets. It's pressure. I can get it back, but it's, you know, the odds are at their best right now. My reaction time, dude. The odds are at their best right now, but every consecutive fish from 0 adds like 1 more personality value. Just because it's not the best odds doesn't mean it's not better odds. It catches me off guard there. Come on, shine for me. Shine for me. Ah. $65. Let's go! Oh! Yes! I thought that looked a little weird. Oh. Oh. Bounded out of my chair for that one. I was fully locked in. Oh, fuck. I want to admire it just a little bit. Just a little bit, and give my heart a chance to stop beating. God. Oh. Woo. Shiny Skrelp. Shiny Skrelp. Chain fishing at Embret Town, technically. It's like the lower beach part of Embret. And I believe that was 25, 50, 60, 65, 70? 70 encounters? Unless I miscounted, but I don't know. I'll just watch it back. Oh, wow. That's nice. That's real nice. Look at it. Oh. Okay. It's purple and blue. Let me see what I've got. Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Premier Ball, Heal Ball, Net Ball, Nest Ball, Quick Ball, Dusk Ball, Timer, Repeat, Dive, and Luxury. The Dive is like pure blue. It is a water type. Or, you know, that's not how the Dive Ball works. I'm not quick balling it. I almost want to. Does it have anything? I should have looked this up first. Does it have anything that it can kill itself with? Level 25 Skrelp in X and Y. Poison Tail, Camouflage, Acid, and Bubble. Okay. Oh no, sorry. Water Pulse, Poison Tail, Camouflage, Acid. And it actually doesn't learn anything leveling up that it can kill itself with, which is perfect. So no, like, takedown or any force switch that would end the battle. I think a Dive Ball is perfect. Let's see what it looks like as a Dragalge, right? Yeah, purple, blue, green. Yeah, let's use a Dive Ball. Let's try it. Let's go. Shiny Skrelp! Shiny Skrelp in the Nuzlocke file. Oh. Amazing. And I've got the perfect name for you. I know exactly what I'm calling you. Welcome. Oh, it didn't show. Oh, right, because I have an open slot in my party. Well, I named it Diamond. It's got Poison Touch. Nature is Rash. Honestly, not bad. Yeah, Acid, Camouflage, Poison Tail, Water Pulse. Let's go! Let's go! Let's look at it in the box. Save. I need to save first. Super important. Super important. I need to save. Okay. And also, let's throw it out before I look at the box. I don't even need to if I do this. Let's send it out versus something. Please give me an encounter. Thank you. Imagine we get another shiny here. Okay, I didn't think so. So there's a normal Skrelp. And Diamond, the shiny Skrelp. Yeah, there's the boring old normal one we saw plenty of. And then Nope, don't care about that one. We like the purple one. We like the one on our side. We love Diamond! Hi, buddy! Welcome. All right, let's leave. Oh, I said I'm not ending stream until I get a shiny. And I just got a shiny. Massive, dude. Massive. Yeah. Wow. I'm not even like the biggest fan of Dragalge, but it has a nice shiny, and this would make a good addition to the team. And also, it's a shiny in the Nuzlocke file, officially on camera. How sick is that? It's sick to me. I don't imagine most people care that much, but it's sick to me. And I don't even have to trade to evolve it like I would have with Kingdra. Look at that, dude. Isn't that something? Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there, I believe. Good stream, aside from finding out my R button was broken, but good stream. The Poke Radar, if I do decide to do anything with that, it'll be either off screen, or I'll just make a separate stream if people want to see that. But yeah, thanks for watching, gang. Until next time, bye bye.